Hey everyone, it's Nick Gio. I'm in my apartment. I got the standing desk set up now, so it's just this kind of extension thing. And today I set up the mat so that my feet don't hurt and I'm not always in shoes. So yeah, we are done with now 6 weeks of school. We started a little bit earlier. We started, first day of school is August 12th. So I teach freshman biology, all biology this year, because there are a lot of freshmen this year. And last year I taught a couple of junior AVID classes, but biology is my endorsement, so the science department chair pulled me there. So it's I think it's going better than last year. Everyone's in person, which is good. And I'm definitely gaining more skills this year, but I already kind of had a lot of skills from year one. So it's nice to just be in a situation where I feel comfortable, I feel confident, I have the skills. I do fantasy football, and a common thing you hear in NFL is there's a huge jump when kind of year one guys become year two guys. And I feel the same way with teaching. But there's still a lot to learn because now I have to manage classrooms better, because last year I didn't really have to for the most part. And because I have two challenging classes, so I'm just trying to problem solve with the counselors and case managers and the paras and all of that. And in terms of other positives, well, I like grading on paper more than like a bunch of Google Docs, because I feel like paper's quicker to grade. I like that my commute's a lot shorter, so now I'm like 6 miles away, when I was living at my parents' for most of last year, and that was 30 miles away. So it's nice being able to go to sleep later in the night and wake up later than last year. And I like being involved, kind of making some extra money here and there. So I've done the scorebook for volleyball a couple of times. Last night I sold tickets to the homecoming football game because it's homecoming week tonight. I'm going to be a chaperone for the homecoming dance, which is cool because it's nice to see students that I have outside of class, because we sometimes talk, we say hi or whatever, and it's just nice being more involved in the community. I interviewed for National Honor Society, kind of assistant chair or co-chair, so we'll see if I get that, but I'm not sure. And I applied for the assistant boys tennis coach, which would happen in the springs. I haven't had an interview for that yet, so probably in a couple of months I'll have the interview, so I might be involved in those ways. I'm also part of this staff group that kind of helps put on mental health awareness events at school, or just kind of mental health days for students. So in a couple of weeks we have the Get Out of Your Head Day, which is for an hour and a half. They get to, at the end of the day, just do some fun activity. Which is kind of funny because I'm running Texas Hold'em, so I'll be teaching kids kind of how to gamble, although they won't be putting any of their money in it. But let's just talk about the negatives really quick. I think the biggest negative is we switched our classroom management system from PowerSchool Learning, which I really liked, to Schoology, which I just feel like is just worse. And same with kind of our attendance and student demographics website, which was Infinite Campus, which I liked. Infinite Campus was pretty easy to use, and I also used that during student teaching. And now we are using PowerSchool SIS. So it's just, they're both worse systems. I think all the teachers really agree that I've talked with, and even kind of admin doesn't like it. So whoever at district decided, they should be fired. Like even the science department chair, when I talked with him, he's like, yeah, this is worse. So that stinks, but that happens in education where there's going to be changes based on either fads. So, kind of one of the fads right now is this idea of grit or perseverance or determination, which scientifically there's mixed results about if that actually helps with education or with kind of getting better grades and stuff. And there are also other things as well. So that's the big negative. I also feel like my schedule is a little bit tougher because now I have lunch supervision because I got lucky last year. I had tutoring for my supervision because I took over for a tenured teacher who had a pretty cushy schedule. So, yeah, it means that I have less time to grade everything, to plan and all of that. So I feel like I'm more pressed for time. Like now I actually have to kind of work through my lunch period. Like I'll eat my lunch and then I'll just start working on stuff, which kind of stinks. But at the same time, year two, I'm more efficient in how I do things. Although it started off a little bit slow just because we were all trying to figure out Schoology and PowerSchool Sys because we literally had like just 2 days to learn it in August before school started. So, and yeah, the other negative, probably just a couple challenging students, but that usually happens. So, but yeah, that's about it. I guess in terms of my overall feelings, I mean, I never dread going to work, compared to other jobs I've had. At the same time though, it's something where it's not like I tell people that I love my job. So it's just something that's a means to an end. It helps me pay the bills, afford this apartment. So that's kind of how I feel. But there are definitely things that I like about it. Like I like the teachers. I like a lot of the students and stuff. I like just being a part of a community as opposed to maybe having a job where I just be in my apartment 24/7. So it's nice to get out of the apartment because other than my job, I don't go out much. So, but yeah, that's about it. Hope everyone has a good rest of their weekend. I've got a busy schedule. You can see the to-do list. So yeah, take care, everyone. Bye.